Yeah, as you already know, I'm the JavaScript developer of the other kind, who actually writes C++ all the time. So actually, I'm not all that good with writing JavaScript, but I know how to write JavaScript to tease out all the edge cases to make JavaScript VM behave in fun ways. So today I'm going to talk about JavaScript's compatibility tasks. So things that JavaScript have to do to stay compatible with earlier versions. So one of the major themes in developing JavaScript is that we never break the web. If you introduce a new feature and it breaks the web, that's a total no-go. If you ask Dan, he will confirm that, right? And by web, I also mean things that have been designed when I was 10. So now I'm just going to count down 10 features that came to my mind that were designed in a way to make sure that things don't break. So, number 10. This is something I probably already know. It's still really bright. Anyways. So, strict mode is something that was introduced in ES5 to give more guidance to developers. It used to be that JavaScript is very lenient about errors. It would usually just accept whatever you throw on JavaScript, and with strict mode, you actually get more guidance. Like if you have undeclared variables, in strict mode you actually get an error, and if you try to assign to read-only properties, this will also cause an error. But it has to be introduced in a way that doesn't break older code, and it has to be introduced in a way that older browsers or older JavaScript engines also accept the syntax, which is why this use strict pragmatic positions, because it's just a string descriptor. Number 9, Unicode regexes. So this is what I like to call the strict mode of regexes, because even though you introduce this better way to match Unicode characters, what it also does is it restricts the syntax for regular expressions, so that you don't run into errors that otherwise might run into. Stuff like lone branches. Number 8, document all. So this is what we call a false value. If you evaluate document all into a Boolean, it will take to false. If you get the type of document all, it's undefined. What actually is document all? Actually, what document all is, it's a collection of all the DOM elements that you have on your document. And it's kind of weird and evaluate to false, but it does because Internet Explorer 4 did that. And since then, every browser has to follow the example. Even though document all is not even a standard thing in HTML, but since people expect it to be falsy, it is falsy. Number 7, pick-in. We've been talking about this before. This is stage 3 proposal right now. It's implemented in Chrome already, and it's really great. It offers you the ability to use arbitrary length integers, but it's not compatible with JSON and your And the reason for that is that JSON has grown out of its shell of being, just literal for JavaScript objects. It is a universal format across different languages. Python has ways to parse JSON. There are tons of different libraries for every language to parse JSON. And if you just expanded the JSON syntax to also accommodate to pick-in, that will break everything else. The same thing goes for unary plus. The expectation is that unary plus will return a number and not a pick-in, and especially as in JS expect this. So if we broke that, that will be really bad for the web. Number 6, HTML comments. You probably didn't know about that. So comments in JavaScript are usually the same ones as in C++ and C, slashes and /star. But HTML comments also work, and I suspect the reason they work is that the first browsers to introduce script tags had to introduce a way to also mask them away, so that you can just use HTML comments to make sure that all the browsers still work with pages that introduce script tags. But nowadays, it's not even allowed in your C modules anymore, because for them, it's not valid. Number 5, prototype methods. This really looks like a huge breach of abstraction layer, where you have HTML tags inside of JavaScript, and then you have like this whole list of things. And if you look at link is not even a standard feature in HTML. But people will expect this to be there, so this has been officially specified since ES6. Number 4, date parse. So date parse has also recently only been specified in ES6, in ES5. Okay, it's a couple years ago already. But so the input format has been specified. But then, if the input is deviates from the input format specification, then browsers or any VM is allowed to do whatever they want. And so this is what V8 does if you pass one octopus to it. It kind of looks like a code, it's not. But if you use Node.js, luckily it's not bad. Number 3, equality. I think this is a dead horse I'm being. Everybody knows about this. Equality, loose equality is not recommended in ES3. There's strict equality, and later on there's object is, which does something better than strict equality. So if you Google for JavaScript equality table, this is what you see. A lot of people have spent a lot of time on trying to explain a lot of other people how equality works in JavaScript. And I really like this dinosaur, it's kind of cute. Number 2, unscopables. So this was a feature introduced in ES6, and it tries to add a blacklist, or it adds blacklist to the WIS code, so that objects with that blacklist wouldn't show up all the properties that were blacklisted. It's kind of weird. And the reason this was introduced is because every prototype values was introduced in ES6, and that broke a bunch of code that used arrays in a WIS code because values would then show up. So the tradition is now that every prototype method that you add to JavaScript has to be put into the blacklist to not break all the code. Number 1. So yeah, I like this code a lot. There are only 2 hard things in computer science: caching validation and naming things. And naming things is really a huge problem in JavaScript. So you might have heard about this. A couple of months ago, we wanted to introduce every prototype flattened, but apparently there was already a library which had flattened, and if we replace that, that library would break, and every web page that uses that library would break, which would be bad because we never break the web. So some people suggested to use smoosh half-frequently, and then a lot of other people got upset, and in the end we settled on flat, which is, I think, a good solution. So if you want to take anything out of this talk, is that if you write JavaScript today, it very likely will still work in. It not. Yeah.